school in the morning, so sometimes we run a little bit over, but she'll be here. I confirmed with her yesterday that she wanted to attend.
Perfect. Yes, that's amazing. Now we wait for her, don't worry. And
Okay.
then I'm just gonna open some resources that I'm gonna need here in the meantime. Mm, um, just gonna adjust my back. So, okay.
Rudy, Jamie, can you hear me at all?
Yes, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can
Okay,
hear.
okay, great. Are you both from Fireflies or?
I am not. I am a customer of Fireflies,
Okay,
a
so
consumer.
Yes. It's just me. I'm the one from the Fireflies team here, but Jamie has showed up in the previous office hours, and we still had some bits left to discuss. So she was
Yeah.
kind enough to pop in again. And
okay. I had the impression that you knew each other already.
Oh, because I said Rudy. Yeah, he was kind enough to
we know each other for like
yeah,
30
we've
years.
met before, yes.
Okay, where are you about? Where are you at? Are you in Europe or?
I'm in
I
Europe. What about you, Jamie?
I'm in Portland, Oregon, or Tigard, Oregon, which is about 9 miles south of Portland.
Okay, I'm in Belgium.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Well, I feel honored to be on this international call.
So am I. Amazing, isn't it?
It is. It is technology these days, boy. We can connect from anywhere. Let these powers be
Okay.
good used for good, as Stanley would say, the superhero legend.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
Do you guys know who Stanley is?
No, Stanley is who?
Stanley is the creator of the Marvel universe. Are you aware of the Marvel?
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
That's Stanley.
yeah.
Okay.
And so there's, you know, you must use your powers for good.
Yes, absolutely. So are you on the Marvel side or you're
Yeah.
open to DC as well?
Uh, I grew up loving Superman, but that was really all
Mm.
there was at the time.
True.
I love Spider-Man, but he's Marvel or is he DC? I can't remember. But this is a Marvel household.
It's the Marvel also. I
Yeah,
grew up with
our
Batman.
entire home office. I'm not in it right now. My husband and I share a home office, and the whole thing. He's the nerd.
Wow.
He's the Marvel thing, but everything in there is some sort of a superhero. I told him as long as I don't have to dust in there, I'm fine. Because there's just so many little things to
Oh.
pick up and tons of figurines and stuff like that. It's just like living with a big kid. He's 12.
He would call it art. He would say that, controlling all of that is a very piece of art, comics and everything. So it's got a lot of excuses, a lot of
Yeah.
people on his side in the world to justify that. But I hate the dusting as well.
Yeah, I don't. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm pretty like minimalist in terms of trinkets
Mm.
and stuff that I allow to sit around the house because I don't like to dust. So, but anyway, I'm a huge Deadpool fan.
Oh yeah, that boat was sick. That boat was really,
He
really
is,
cool.
he is, yeah,
I need to create like an office hours just to talk about superheroes then.
yeah.
We
There
need
you
to have
go.
one like that. Fireflies one. There's a Fireflies hero.
Yeah,
Um, yeah. Oh, Pamela, you join. Welcome. We're just giving the usual, 5 minutes to see if we have our participants joining in.
Oh,
This
okay.
isn't, unfortunately, a session
Jessica
about
just texted me
superheroes.
and said that she's not sure how to get into the Fireflies meeting.
Ah,
Hold on a second.
just pop up the Zoom invite if you need. Just let me know. I'm gonna guess a couple of things that we're gonna need as well. Where is it? Yeah.
I put the link in her calendar invite and
Mm-hmm.
told her to click on that and then the join now button. So she'll be fine. She'll be here any moment. Thank you for waiting.
Perfect. No, no, it's okay. It's okay. You've got me here for the next 45 minutes to an hour, so we're good. I'm going to open the slides that I wanted to share.
It takes me here. It takes her to register. It's the same link, isn't it?
Yeah, the same link. It just doesn't change for Tuesdays. It's always the same.
It's toward the bottom of the page, right?
Yes, hold on. Let me just get it for you. What's email?
Her email is Jessica, Jess,
Yeah,
Jessica at Newberg Steel. Yeah.
Right, still, yeah. I'm going to get her all she needs is the link, isn't it? Can you drop her the Zoom? If I drop it here, could you copy and paste, not this link that I had, hold on, this one. Let's see if it works, this one. Oh no, hold on. I think I copied the wrong one. One second. Yes, no, it is the right one.
Yeah.
It just needs that link ID. So it puts that on Zoom or she clicks on it. Should be able to come here.
Okay. Yeah, she goes, it says I'm registered, but it's a joint event.
That's for the 𝗙𝗲𝗁𝗃 calendar. You're registered for the event, and then within that 𝗙𝗲𝗁 calendar that we created for the event, there's a link to join via Zoom. I'm looking into changing that soon. I'm running some tests. So we have the community team have a community platform now, and it's hosted on this community platform called Circle. And I'm going to drop an invite here that will give you exclusive access. So it's web-based, so you don't need to have any kind of app to have access to it. And it's open, but if you follow the link, you registered, and you're going to have access to different parts of the community website. And this community website, it's a place where we hope to host these office hours, so you don't have to download or use Zoom. You just pop in and join online, and then I'll keep the recordings there. I'll kind of keep all of the links that I share with you guys. Webinars that we host as well will be there. What else? Any videos that we make with little, bite-sized tutorials on how to use this, how to use that, how to improve productivity using Firefly. So it's a very neat place that helps a lot with self-service education.
Rudy, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry, may I interrupt you really quickly? You sent me you sent two links in the chat. The first one is the one that Jessica needs.
The second one is what Jessica and you and everybody here need after the call to join our community platform.
But the first one is first one is the Zoom link.
Yes.
Okay.
But how do I find this link? Because
it's on the chat. Hold on, maybe I'm on the
I must admit, I'm not quite familiar with Zoom. I never use it.
Do you have a button at the top about to join the chat?
Mine shows up at the bottom.
Yeah, that's why at the bottom.
No, not really.
I'm gonna admit
Jessica.
Jessica.
The only thing I see is the participants.
Yes. What do you see next participants? You don't see a button that says chat?
No.
Oh, that's quite odd.
Let me see, perhaps in the menu.
Rest assured, I can email the link as well, but I would like you to have access because I might drop some stuff during the call. Hi, Jessica.
Hi there.
Yes, can you open now?
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Yes.
So the first link was for Jessica for her to have access to the Zoom call that we are on now. Second one is to join our Fireflies community. Jessica, I'll bring you up to speed and I'll do a little bit of an intro so we have a bit of structure in this call. But essentially, I'm Rudy from the community team at Fireflies. We've designed these office hour sessions to be closer to you guys, to our clients that need a little bit of help on different parts of the app. If it's new features, in general, have an overview of what we do. So this is not for me to dictate and tell you what we're going to do. It's a space for you to chat with me, ask questions, interrupt. Do it like we've been doing so far, super interactive. But in the absence of a major topic, I know that you submitted questions as well. I'm going to go through them. In the absence of a major topic, I'd like to show you our AI apps and how to create one, which is very quick, very easy. So I'll do a little live demo as well. And then we can go through the questions that you've submitted before the call. So again, super easy, super interactive. We do them weekly. My colleague 𝗙𝗁𝗄, I'm going to open the slide so we can have a nice little background here. My colleague 𝗙𝗁𝗄, she runs the Wednesday sessions at a different time so that we have 2 time zones to cover at least to make things more accessible for everyone. I'm just going to present. I'm going to share my screen. Ooh. So I can do a little overview of the AI apps first, and then we can have a chat.
I'm going to excuse myself for just a moment to close the door so we don't get a leaf blower.
Ooh. Yes, we can have the leaf blower that make things a little bit more complicated. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to present this. You guys can see my screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looks cool. Right, so yes, intro done. I would like to give an overview of the AI apps. Then I'm going to do a little demo on how to create your own, and then we're going to jump into those questions. I know, Jamie, Jessica, you have very good questions when it comes to the Microsoft Planner integration and how we do with meeting summaries in terms of storing different rules. So I prepared some stuff for you so that
Great, thank you.
No worries, but yeah, everyone can even jump in and have their questions answered. If I can't get you the question today, I promise. If you join the Circle platform, you'll be able to talk to me via DM and in public all the time. So we'll get the answer through the team ASAP. So yes, AI apps is a feature that not a lot of people know about. So you're familiar with our note taker. You'll probably love it. It's the feature that got us here, but we have had AI apps as a feature for quite a while now. And we have built more than 200 of them for you to use. They're pre-existing. If you open your Fireflies web app and you select AI apps on the left side, you'll be able to access these apps. And we have apps for everyone. As you can see here on the slides, it's sales, finance, product, customer success, everything, design, anything that you can imagine. And they have very good scheduling and privacy controls, which is, built by default by our team. So when we create these new features, it's basically the next level of productivity after the note taking is doing something with the notes that you have without having to do something. It's the automated level of productivity. We obviously offer admin level control for teams. And this is the bit that I would like to mention is the credit usage. So you would always ask, what's the catch? You're cross-selling a new feature and you want to charge us for it. Yes, go ahead before I cover that bit.
You are sharing your screen?
Yes, can you see the slides?
No.
Can everyone see the slides? Anyone else see my slides?
I can see.
I have no idea, because perhaps it's my unfamiliarity with
Zoom.
Zoom.
But can you
see
see any screen being shared whatsoever? Or
no, I just see the participants. That's it.
just the participants. That's quite odd. You're not missing out in terms of visual. It's just like a little bit of a help and in terms of what I have to say to you guys so that I cover all the aspects. AI app review.
Overview, is that the sheet?
Yes, you found me.
Yes, I got it. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yes.
By everything
right.
that I'm covering while I'm speaking, it's in here. It's just to make the presentation a bit more visual. What I will need you to see is when I do the live demo. So keep that window open. So yeah, the credit usage is to show you that this is not something that we want to, let's say, monetize. It's something that we want you to try and then see the benefit of it and give us huge load of feedback. Because it's not, we call it AI apps, but it's not something very complex for you to see. It's just how the apps within Fireflies can get your outputs from your meetings and give you summaries that are more tailored to what you need, so that you can have that as part of your decision cycle in the company that you work for, in the industry that you work for. And the credit usage bit is just to show you that it's basically, it costs nothing. AI credits, 1 credit for 10 meetings is very little. And I'm more than happy if you decide to join the Fireflies community platform that I shared a link for. I'm more than happy to give you some AI credits for free so that you can test this feature without having, worries about how many costs and added to your subscription or anything like that. But it's very, very cheap. In other words, 1 credit per 10 meetings is absolutely cheap. But in any case, you got it. We're happy to attribute some AI credits for you to try it out. I'm going to show you now how to create one. And then we're going to go to the questions. This is something that you missed last time, Jamie, because we didn't have the opportunity because of me, to my fault.
Oh,
But
silly.
so let's do that now. Okay, so I'm going to open my Fireflies app. I'm going to go through all the little bits, the aspects. I have a very big monitor, so I'm wondering if you can see my screen, on a different good size. But from the left-hand side menu, you have AI apps right here under AI teammates. All you have to do is click on that. And then on the right side,
I'm using it, but I can see the screen now, but it's very miniature. I cannot to make it big, to enlarge the screen. I'm sorry to
No, don't be. It's just us. Let me see. What about now? Can you? I'm reducing the.
I see. I'm on a 13-inch monitor, and the shared screen that I can see is about a quarter, not even a quarter of the monitor. So it's hardly really.
That's very small.
Really small.
Yeah, let's see if
I
I
don't
can
seem
reshare
to be
it.
able to expand it. Perhaps it's something I miss in.
Could be, but it could also be on my side due to the size of this screen. Are you guys seeing, just to compare, are you guys seeing the same? Are you seeing a very small screen?
It's shrunk now. It was really big, but it's now condensed to normal size.
And that's normal size. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
And I'm turned sideways because I'm looking at a bigger monitor is all. So instead of my laptop.
So we just have, okay. Let me see, I shrunk it to a very little size on my screen. I'm also going to check here in the settings to see if there's anything that I can do to adjust it. I can
That's
also,
something
yeah.
I'm missing in my Zoom settings that may help because, as I said, I never use Zoom.
Can you, if you double click on the screen that I'm sharing on your side, does that make a difference? Or maybe right click?
Yeah, that's the solution. Thank you so much.
Oh, it did work. Okay, great. Yeah, you basically pinning that and not seeing my ugly face will help in this process. So right, so carry on. Like I would like to show you this. So back to home, you have your left-hand side menu here, and if you scroll to the bottom, close to the bottom, you have AI apps, and here you will find the top picks. Right, you can see the apps that you can use. Huge list separated by different industry categories. And we have, this is like the testing environment that we have for Firefly. So you see a lot of our own apps that were created by different teammates. But if you click on more, you'll be able to see the ones that you've created or your team and the different categories that we have. What I wanted to show you is how to create one very quickly. Just click on the purple button on the right side that says create with a plus. And here you see at the top the space for you to put the name of your app. And you, for the purpose of this example, because I know that we are in different industries, I'm going to show you a live demo of an app that I called Product Continuity. Now, I must admit, I need to change the name of this app because it might not be as clear as what it does, but it's an example of if you work with product teams, a lot of us work in tech, and either if you work for SAS or apps or mobile applications, you work with a product team that will develop a product, right? And having constant product meetings where we have to move things forward very quickly kind of demands for traction between product meeting to product meeting. And then I'm going to explain the logic of the app, and then you can see if you can apply the same logic to different sectors that you work on. But essentially, what I'm trying to do here is create a little app within Fireflies that will capture content from multiple calls, and then it will help me with a summary to understand what I need to do as an overview of those calls, what I need to do forward to achieve what I want the app to help me with. In this case, product continuity is to make sure that from product meeting to product meeting, my product team is able to assign all of the little things that we have to do to each other, and that things move forward from one meeting to another. So that, there's nothing floating around, and next week we come back and then, we still didn't work on, I don't know, dark mode for our app, or we're not capturing the customer's details from these meetings. So we need to make sure that is done. Who's going to do it? Because, in product meetings or any calls in general between our teams, you have those calls that you speak for an hour, a lot of ideas are discussed, a lot of cool stuff is discussed, but we don't move things forward from one meeting to another. It's always something that, slips through the net. So this app is designed for product teams to have that kind of continuity. So things move forward. Because now in the era of AI, you got to be very fast, especially if you work in tech. So what I'm going to do is I named it. This is where we put the prompt. The prompt, like in any AI tool, is the most important part of this process. Why? Because the better your prompt, the better the results, right? So you can create a prompt for an AI app with the help of ChatGPT or Claude. I personally use Claude, and I have a very good prompt here to share with you. So the more specific you are, the better will be the outcome.
One more question really quickly. Excuse me, Rudy. Did you say that you use apps to create your prompts? Is that what you just said? Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Oh, apps such as tools such as ChatGPT and Claude, for example. So I can
create
say
your prompts.
to create my prompt, because it kind of speeds up the process rather than
For
Fireflies
sure.
doesn't have an option for you to create a prompt. We have our 200 over AI apps that you can use that already have prompts, but this is
Okay.
a way for you to create your own. So what I did was I explained what I explained to you roughly to Claude. I went and I said I want to create an AI app in Fireflies, and I wanted to do this. Create a prompt for me that presents information in a clear way. I want a good layout. I don't want it too many words. I want a bullet points. And I want this to be covered, and I want these things to be ignored. And that's what I'm actually showing in it to you now. So
Gotcha.
there's a summary at the top of what I want the app to do. I want the AI app in Fireflies to analyze product team conversations and identify patterns of gaps and recurring issues that prevent us from making clear decision making, and progress across multiple meetings. This is the really cool thing of AI apps, that they work across multiple calls. So for example, we can get one AI app to work, I don't know, in all of your sales calls. And if you're a manager or a sales lead, you can then get a summary that will tell you, I don't know, for the past 10 sales calls, these are the progress that we made. These are the things that we need to take attention to, etc., etc., etc. So I'm going to give you an example, and I'll be able to see with this one. So here it is, recurring decision gaps. I wanted to, feature the topics or things that were discussed. I want the priorities to be very clearly outlined, trade-offs and requirements. Then with those persistent ownership gaps, people not actually taking ownership of certain tasks, I want them to be highlighted. I want follow-up questions that keep getting raised to be part of the summary as well. And if there are any dependencies, what's stopping things from moving forward? What's stopping people from taking on, what are the blockers, for example? And then patterns between meetings, so cross-meeting continuity gaps. Decisions made in one meeting, they are unfolding through in subsequent discussions. And then I wanted to do a pattern analysis as well. And the output of all of this should be done this way. I put the asterisk so I can get it in bold. I want the gap summary. What is the gap? The frequency. How many times has this problem been discussed? What's the impact? So when I read the summary, I know, okay, this is low-hanging fruit. We can do it very quickly. Not a priority. Okay, this has been coming up every call for the past month, and it's not getting done. It's not getting sorted. So it's high. What are the key contributors? I laugh at with this because it's a bit of like naming and shaming, right? Who's the one that's consistently raising this problem, or who is the person who's actually not taking into account? But obviously, it's a way to identify not like development issues for the person, but more also who should I be working with closely to move things forward. I like this bit that I added. It's to have a trend. Tell me, is this situation getting worse? Is it staying the same, or is it getting better slightly? And what are the recommended actions? And after that, I also added a part that is quite important when you create an AI prompt, which is what to ignore. There's a lot of white noise, a lot of things in calls that you don't have to pay attention to, and that is important to be part of your prompt. So yes, once I've got all of this, I know what I want the app to do. I can select the meetings that I have to preview. And then when I see the preview of the results that will show up here, I can go back to the prompt and amend, which is really, really cool. So you don't have to go for a lot of process. We're not creating the app yet. So you can refine your prompt by seeing the preview on that side. Let's say my
Without going
prompt
through lines of code.
Yes. So you just go and bear in mind this AI app in this example is basically my personal executive assistant. I would join those calls and say, look, this is what, as a leader, as someone in a position of, part of higher up in the decisions making cycle, this is what you need to do. So I'm going to assume that this prompt is really, really good, and I'm going to click on next. By clicking on next, all it does, it gives me these options now. I want this app to run, let's say, I have the meetings on Tuesday, so I want it to run weekly on Wednesday. but it can run anytime, irrespective of when you have the meetings that you wish the AI app to work on. So this is when you want the app to run for you and get all of those details that I'm asking in the prompt summarized in the outputs. I want it just me. Let's pretend that I'm the head of product, and I just want it to be visible to me. And I want the run apps on, let's say, I'm going to put some filters. I want this app to run in all of the workspace meetings that have the title PM. PM will be like product manager. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to run the app if any of the filters match. So regardless of this, I can also get that. And I'm going to save. This gives you a little bit of control, like we're saying, the scheduling, the control of who sees it, and what kind of meetings you want this to be running. So I don't know, you can have all of your sales team doing these calls, and this app will be running without anyone noticing. It's just you will be able to see it. And then what I'll do, let's say we ignore the integration with emails here because I will get the notes anyway. I will just select the meetings that the call can apply just to give you a preview. So let's say PM team. I think those are the ones that we have. Let's see if it opens. Yeah, PM team chat. So I'm going to take a couple here, just a few, 4 of them. I want to click on preview notes. It'll take a little bit to generate output because it's going to those 4 meetings that I've selected. And it's going to work out through all of this, the whole prompt that I have here. Just clicking it to see our view. If you have any questions, just put through, okay? This is the moment where we wait for the toast to be made. We make a little coffee and come back. But yes. And then you ask me, Rudy, where do I see that? So I'm gonna go here and I'll show you. So when you open your Fireflies app, you'll be able to see right here, top of your welcome page, the AI apps output feed. So you can have multiple AI apps doing different things in different meetings. But all of the summaries, the outputs will be here. So let's say you have, I don't know, sales calls during the whole week. Friday, you have product meetings. On Monday, you sit on your desk and you have all of your AI apps running for you on a weekly basis. And this will give you everything that you need to know for the rest of the week so that you can prepare how your work's going to be. And you just click on that and you'll be able to see the feed. Product feedback. You see, I created this design sync brief for our design colleagues as well. It's an AI app that I created that goes in all the meetings related to marketing that generally the design team isn't invited to because they're working on making the designs, right?
Yeah.
But this AI app, for example, just jumping on another example very quickly, will tell them, look, the marketing team is working on this social campaign, is working on billboards, and is also working on paid ads for this date, for that date. This is the priority. This is, it gives the design team an overview what they should be working on today, tomorrow, and the next week. So you can do these things to automate it. So it's just literally the next level of productivity with AI, Fireflies AI. So here's where we got. So we got an example. The analysis of multiple PM team chat meeting reviews several persistent gaps. Okay, so we see topics such as executive features for email and Slack. These are just example meetings, okay? So I created these bogus meetings to use here as an example for you. So you can see the priorities around feature rollout phases, trade-offs between data privacy, very broad data access. What happens? Oh, this happened in 4 meetings. So it's always there. The impact level is high. These unresolved decisions block progress on feature launches and integration stability. And then you have, our team members, our CEO, product managers for integrations, another product manager here. And then it tells me what to do. Establish dedicated decision-making sessions with clear owners assigned to finalize this. Formalize requirements, documentation. So it gives you advice on what you should do. And then we have the persistent ownership gaps. Again, bullet points, so I know exactly what's happening. And I haven't been in any of these calls. So again, status trend, which is something that I didn't cover, look at that, staying the same, so we can see that things are not moving forward. And we're on the money. We have to make sure that things move forward from one meeting to another. Then there's the cross-meeting continuity gaps. Again, product management integrations team, pattern analysis, features like auto drafting must repeatedly postponed without clear rationale. So you need to go to the people responsible for these features and say, hey, what's going on? What's happening? What's your blocker? Yeah, and then you have detailed meeting references. So you can actually go and click on these sound bites and you'll be able to see exactly when people were talking about these things from the apps. It's pretty neat. If I'm happy with that, all I have to do is just click on create app. Create app. And it's just getting a pop-up message here at the bottom, say that has been created, and it will be here in my apps. But look for product continuity. Is that the one that I had created before and the one that I created for the previous office hours and this one today? But it's the same thing. If I don't want them to work anymore, just toggle it off. Boom, PUBG Uncle. Super easy. Can always go back to it and edit, customize, change the name, change who sees it, the frequency when I want it to run. Pretty easy. And like I said to you guys, the way to see it is by going to the feed, which is in that welcome page now. And if I click here, product continuity, I'll see those outputs. Look, this is the time that I've done before. And it even gave me a summary table. What's staying the same, what's had slight progress, and recommended action. So I think this is pretty useful. I hope you can understand how this can apply to a possible use case that you have, so that you have the opportunity to play around. It's super quick and super easy, so play around with that. Join the Fireflies community and ping me there. You just have to tag me, Rudy, and then I'll give you like some AI credits for you to play around without any costs, even though it's very cheap. So that you can figure out basically how to elevate your productivity level with our Fireflies. Do you guys have any questions on this before we take on your questions? Yes.
Yeah. If you prompt this in for instance ChatGPT to make a script like that, do you have to introduce first the application Fireflies, what it does, like a general information for ChatGPT, for instance?
You can, because it gives ChatGPT context of what you're going to use this for. But essentially, it's just an AI prompt. So you can use an AI prompt in so many tools these days. So just specify that is for Fireflies AI apps. So that is, you bear that in mind. But if you're doing something very quickly and you forget to mention Fireflies, I think the prompt will still work really well. In the end, you're creating an app that will do something that you're asking it to do. So the instructions are more important. And yeah.
Do you perhaps know if there is something ready, or because what I'm doing is I'm doing qualitative interviews with customers, and from that I have to produce a go-to-market strategy for a new project. Do you know if there is something I need to analyze the interviews?
Yes, we have a lot for that actually. So we have these AI apps that there's everything here that you need in terms of one-on-ones. Not this one.
HR.
Yes, HR related ones. If you go in a category, you'll find it. And what you can do, you can actually copy and paste the prompts that we have for these apps. You see the prompt is very small. And then you can create your one and tailor it. So we do have just we also have AI teammates, but that's a topic for a whole office hours, because we're actually, testing right now as we speak. Today we launched AI teammates so that they do, I don't know, all of your screening calls is done by AI, who asks questions to the candidates back and forth. And then all you do, you're working on Slack, for example, and you get summaries of the interviews. So yes, we've got a lot. You need to join the community site, so you're in touch with me all the time. So I can just ping you a lot of links and videos and things for you to check out. So yeah. But yeah, the first step is to go to the
Great.
apps and then select the HR one. And then if
Great
you look
stuff.
at the yeah, it's great stuff. It is, because there is great focus now on recruitment from Fireflies. So it's a good time to actually discuss these things with us. Plenty of options here. But yes, so this is AI apps. I would like to go now and stop sharing and now just for a little bit and go through your questions that were shared before the meeting. There are links and things that I have in mind to share. So I'm going to drop on the chat, but I would like you to, again, insisting for you to join the community page, because there you will have everything. Especially this masterclass that we're going to record soon. I'm going to record it with a product manager on how to create a very good prompt for AI apps. So we're preparing a really nice one, and we'll record and we'll make it available there. But mostly because you're going to be able to reach out to me and other elements of the team as well on the same platform. But yes, so going through the questions that we have, I don't know if you have anything here. There's a lady that asked a question in Portuguese and she's not here. I was going to say to DM, but hold on. 1 second. Let's go through all the names. Now open the Loom event. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Pamela, would like to start with you because of Jessica and Jamie. I'm gonna cover. They work for the same company, and then we can cover both questions in one go. But I'd like to cover your question. You mentioned features and pricing for the product service. Want to understand the difference in service / administration / features of an individual account versus an enterprise account. And secondly, who has visibility to recordings, retention of recordings, storage limits, confidentiality, etc. Now, this is very interesting the way you worded the question, because the features that only enterprise customers have are features that are designed to have a higher level of control when it comes to privacy, security, and compliance. You can have your own storage with enterprise as an enterprise-only feature. You have the rules engine, which is very pertinent to perhaps Jamie and Jessica as well, because the question is related to that kind of control. You want, Fireflies to send certain summaries about certain calls to certain people. Enterprise tier subscription offer the rules engine for admins. It offers private storage, and it offers a lot of things that an individual account or business account or the free tier won't offer. What I have to share for you to have a look so that you don't go extensively into these features is the pricing page and the enterprise page in detail. And I also prepared the private storage and rules engine. So I'm going to share this with you now. So you can always make reference to it later on.
Okay.
So, yes?
Yes, that's
Okay.
fine.
So I'm going to start with this one. This is a guide about a very cool and important feature that we have. I just mentioned the rules engine for admins. Is that automatically route for meetings, manage access, or control visibility. This is enterprise only. Jamie,
Yes.
bookmark this one because you guys might definitely use this. Another one that I had here. And by the way, this is a guide, it's a help desk guide that I worked with my colleague 𝗙𝗫𝗄. So it's basically like a manual on how to use this feature. So 1 second, what I have here. Millions of tabs, obviously. And we got the pricing page that I want to share. But before that, I need to get the 1 second. There you go. Private storage. And on a manual on how to use this really, really cool feature. So if you're on an enterprise plan, you can even choose the location of your data. Because we have a 0-day retention policy anyway, we only keep your data for as long as we're using to provide the service to you. Just to give you the notes, we are considered what in the industry they call a data custodian. So we don't keep anything, we don't retain anything. We just hold it to provide your summaries. So Fireflies is at the top of privacy and security and compliance. I say this with a lot of confidence because I even recorded a whole webinar about this. And a lot of other companies out there are getting exposed for not doing the same thing and not having the same level of commitment to privacy and security. However, to benefit from all of these features, although you have privacy and security encryption by default, the private storage, for example, is only enterprise. It's normally enterprise customers that will need. So let's say if you're a US company and you have the data, you have to have the data in the US, you can choose your bucket. You can even bring your own storage. For that, you will see that the guide that I shared mentions that you need to contact our support team to do that. So if you have all of your data stored in a specific cloud engine, either Google Cloud or AWS, you just have to contact us and we make sure that all of your Fireflies data goes there as well. If not, just by being an enterprise customer, you can choose the location of your bucket and it's super easy. There's a couple of clicks and you set up the private storage option.
Okay,
By
so
default,
quick question. On an individual account, are they just, if a person would just share it to their computer or wherever they want to?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the data is encrypted. Again, 0-day retention policy. We're a data custodian. We don't keep it. We just hold it for as long as we need to provide your summaries to you. So that data is not stored for long per se. And while it's stored, while it's with Fireflies, is in the US by default.
Okay.
Yeah, we thought about this right from the start because we know how important that is. We know that some of our clients have specific compliance requirements. So we needed to have some sort of feature that covers that. So that is good as well. So that is actually specifically what a couple of features enterprise customers have access to. But I'm going to give an overview of the pricing with all the features so you can do like the comparison of those nice pages that have everything. I'm going to drop it here too. You see, these sessions are normally 45 minutes to an hour. And that took quite a bit of time with the demo. But if you're on a community platform, you can just drop me a DM any second, anytime.
Okay.
Okay.
The pricing provides all the breakdown. Is there a quantity breakdown, like for 10 users plus it drops 1% or anything? That might all be on the link, but just asking.
Yes. And once you speak to us directly, we can also adjust to the number of seats that you need. We can basically figure out which plan is the best one for you based on your needs.
Who do I speak with about that? I was having a hard time finding someone.
If you go on the pricing page, you can request a demo button right at the top.
Oh,
And you're
okay.
gonna, and you just put your details and we get in touch with you.
Perfect. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. That's
Yes.
what I was looking for. Okay.
And now you have a new friend in Fireflies as well. If there's any any problems along the way, not that they happen, I'm just
Okay.
offering, you can just
Okay.
ping me, hey, I didn't get a call back or
Okay.
anything like that. You have another ally on this side to help with the process.
Okay, I appreciate that. This was good. This is the information I was looking for.
That's good. Thank you for
Mhm.
that as well. It's very good. I always like talking about these features because it's the stuff that we do really, really well. And it helps covering the subject quite quickly. So what else we have here? So we had from the people that are joining, we had a call it. What is our mate from Talent Show? He's not on the list of registrants.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm here.
I didn't see any questions because you're not on the register list. I think you were for the previous session, wasn't it?
No, I don't think so. Nevertheless, I can tell you, I hope
Yeah.
it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, I'm interviewing customers, and most of them are on Teams, and their networks. Well, they make it compulsory that we do the interviews on Teams. Others are on Google Meet.
Okay.
But I have some problem of integrating Teams. I can find Teams in the integrations, but I don't know if if I go to your website, and obviously it says you can continue with Google or you can continue with Microsoft. Is this an exclusive choice that you say if you want to go on with Google, then you can't integrate with Teams, or the other way around?
No, those are just for you to sign up to Fireflies. So whenever you sign up to your Fireflies account, you have that path. But when you integrate, you should be able to choose the credentials via Teams. When you click on integrate, on connect, you should be able to choose your Teams credentials separately.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because obviously my customer for whom I'm doing this survey, they are all of their platform is on Teams. Sorry, on Google Meet. But their customers that I need to interview are on Teams. So how do I set up meetings with customers that are on Teams?
You just need to invite, when you have the calendar invite for the event, for the call that you have, you just have to invite the Fred at fireflies.ai to that meeting, and they will join in automatically. Alternatively, if for some reason it doesn't work, just open Fireflies, and right to the top, you see the purple button that says capture. So you can do the other way around. You can click on that button and add to, is it add to live meeting?
What Teams doesn't let me do is Teams. It's when I look at your tutorial to set up to do the integration with Teams, it says you have to enable Teams to bypass the lobby, and you have to set Teams to allow guests. But my Teams, I had a lengthy call with Microsoft. My Teams version, I have Teams Standard Business. It doesn't give me that option to bypass the lobby. If I have to allow guests, I must register every guest in Teams with email address, and as if they were permanent members of my team, which they aren't.
And I think that perhaps you could add the Fred at fireflies.ai as that permanent member so that it can join the calls that you have.
That doesn't work.
That doesn't work.
No, I tried it multiple times. It doesn't work.
Did you try this feature that I said, the add to live meeting?
I'm not quite sure that I understand what you mean.
I'll show you.
𝗙𝗶𝗿𝗵𝗵𝗏. Okay, good.
Yeah, you could do for now. I want to give you a solution for now, and I want to dive deep with you offline async so that we can find out exactly why your teams isn't allowing Fireflies. But it's simply here when you go home at the top, you have the purple button. You click on the little
Capture.
arrow, add a live meeting. And here you can put anything, Google, Zoom, Teams link. Just put the link for the meeting and it starts capturing. Let's say you joined the meeting late for a reason, you're in a rush, you don't know if you invited the Fireflies note taker. Just go here quickly and do that.
So I say prior to entering the meeting, I simply paste the meeting link into this section.
Prior, you use the schedule in your meeting, but during the meeting just started. You can just go and boom, add a live meeting and paste that.
Okay.
That is one way of doing that. I just take the opportunity to say as well that if you have any in-person meetings, you can use your laptop to record by just clicking on start recording, which is a feature that you can have on the Fireflies mobile app as well. Just in case you do in-person meetings. I don't know if you in Belgium will do that, but just mentioning for everyone on the call as well. These are new features that we have, the web recorder, and within the mobile app, you can just start recording with your phone and you would treat it as a meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that influence the quality of the audio? No.
No, the transcriptions are amazing. Depends on obviously where you put the microphone, but if you, let's say you're in a meeting room and you put your laptop open, you should be able to capture everyone and have great transcription as well. It's this little
I don't need to make any preparations for people using specific microphones or.
No, this is like super easy. It's just like plug and play. We developed this so that people don't have a lot of stress when trying to record. Oh, I forgot to record. I'm joining 6 minutes late or 10 minutes late. The little purple button does the job to make sure that you have that kind of peace of mind. And it's quite easy. It's like could be your mobile phone as well. The Fireflies app, just bring it out, capture.
And what if I do this? Let's say I'm in a Teams meeting. I open a separate window with Fireflies, and I said capture the live meeting. Does the people who I'm talking to in the meeting do they actually see that they are recorded? Because I have to tell them.
You have to tell them. That's a good question. If you're doing a capture, you're doing that basically a local recording. If you do add a live meeting, like I said, and you paste the link, they will see the bot joining. The bot would then join the meeting. Yes, I wanted to give you like an extra layer just in case you don't miss out on recording. You can also upload it after. So if you're recording your Teams calls, if for some reason between now and next time we speak, async, you have a call that you can't get the bot to join, you make sure that you just upload it here afterwards. If the call is recorded, we can transcribe it afterwards as well via Fireflies.
Yeah, Teams also has a feature that you can record and transcribe. That's pretty terrible.
It is pretty terrible. That's why I didn't even mention. There's a lot of tools out there that do it, but we've been doing for so many years, and we have the know-how of the market that all of these tools don't have. And obviously you can compare the notes, but with Fireflies, it could be all of your notes. It could be the ones that you have on Teams, on Zoom, on Google Meet. Everything goes to one place. And now with AI apps and the future developments that we're working on, you'll be able to do much more with one product. That's the whole idea. We want, to offer more than just a note taking for our customers. But this is something that I would like to pick with you because we're over time. Would like to pick with you separately if you don't mind.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted just to look into your team setup in detail and also to understand what kind of account do you have. I spoke with you, Jamie, about this last week.
Yeah.
perhaps the level of control that some people expect is only available if you're an admin. And for you to be an admin, you need to be an enterprise. I did a bit of research and saw Jessica is the admin for the account. So she can set up the rules engine that I mentioned here when I was answering Pamela. That is something that might help you with that question that you mentioned. So that I need to do the same. Yeah.
I was just going to say, I know that this isn't a tutorial or anything on Microsoft Teams, but we were trying to, it happened after you and I spoke, trying an impromptu video call that we wanted to record on Microsoft Teams. Did a little bit of research, tried the capture button, but I don't know how to find a link for a Microsoft Teams meeting.
You don't have that on the meeting. The meeting that's not scheduled. You should be able to within Teams itself. I'm actually in the process of updating the guide that we have for Microsoft Teams. Let me just, and I'm gonna be able to basically go step by step myself and use my Teams.
That's the one I looked into as well, but that's
it's out of date.
It's out of date.
Yeah, it's all out of date. It's actually on the list of crucial guides that we need to change. It doesn't even have our side of the product covered yet. But yes, I'm going to look into that. So let me just update this article this week and email you both with a new one. So I'm going to go through all the steps that Microsoft Teams has.
Really, I'm sorry, but I have 5 interviews planned on Thursday.
Yeah.
Most of them on Teams. So
when I say this week, I mean tomorrow. It should be ready.
Okay.
Yeah. No, because this coincidentally was already on my list. We have so many help desk articles, and the ones with the integrations are the ones that have been updated for the past few weeks. So it's just me and Karishma doing them. So we have to basically install all of the apps, do all of the integrations. And she did actually the Microsoft Planner one recently. So that one, Jamie, I'm going to share with you because I think Jessica needed it as well.
The integration with Planner?
Yes. And I have a video to share with you. Okay.
Wonderful.
The video was the product manager for integrations created a little video to introduce the Microsoft Planner integration. Again, that is in the announcement that we have in this circle, the community platform that I shared. It's there, but I'm going to share the link for it as well.
Great.
So he goes step by step on the setting up of the Microsoft Planner. And I thought, instead of me just blabbing here, it's better for you to watch the video and you and Jessica can look at that.
Okay.
And then if you find any issues along the way, which I don't think you will, then it's easier for us to just nip it in the bud afterwards. So I have it here. Yeah, I don't trust Microsoft products. Oh, I shouldn't say that, but I find it very difficult to work with them. Okay, so this is the one. I'm going to stop sharing because there was no need for it. And here's the guide on how to integrate a Microsoft Planner. And now I'm going to share the page where the video is.
This is also for me, really?
Do you use Microsoft Planner or just Teams?
No, just Teams. No, I don't use Planner. I'm on Apple. I don't use Microsoft a lot.
There you go. You're like me, so we're safe.
But essentially, it's all in the admin settings, is what we learned, or what we're going to learn.
Yeah, it's in the configuration part of it, because that you have if you look at the guide that I shared, there's a little section on how to use integration rules, which is a new feature that we have.
Okay.
And that could give the answer to your question, because you wanted to when the tasks move to Microsoft Planner, the integration rules will have additional options, so you'll be able to click on the drop down menu. Yeah.
And just another kind of, this is down a rabbit hole, but so for example, let's say our admin or Jessica sets up a rule that says nobody can, that no, nobody, but that members are not allowed to integrate on their own, just integrate with whatever, right? It needs administrative permissions. If she were to implement integration with Planner from her admin board or dashboard, does that happen for everyone, or does that just allow everyone, or does she have to allow everyone to do it themselves? When she integrates Fireflies with Planner, you understand what I'm asking you?
She has the option when she integrates to apply it to the whole team, or if it's just one integration, yeah.
Got it. Okay,
So you
thank
have
you.
the option that she's the one, unfortunately, that has to be doing all of that homework because it is the admin that has the power to do so. That's how it works for us. We want to make sure that the admin does that. So
yeah,
I wanted to get the video. I think it's best if I send you the file. I'm trying to find here the link. That's the last bit I wanted to cover with you guys. Where is Microsoft Planner?
I really appreciate and the extra effort that you put into all of us, and giving us the opportunity to reach you directly is awesome.
Oh, absolutely. I appreciate you guys. This is my job. More than happy to help. And it increases my knowledge of the product as well, which is something that I really enjoy. I learn, when you know the features of the product and you know how the note-taking side, all great, but being close to the client, the customer, the user, and then understand how they use Fireflies for and what's important. It's great because I can go back to the team and say, we shouldn't be working on that. We should be working on this. Yeah, that's the best part of my job, basically. I'm gonna basically upload it here. Let's see if it can fit. I'm gonna put in link. Let me share. Did you guys manage to get the link that I shared at the beginning, right?
I did. I've gotten them down.
I'm gonna post it again. I really want you to join. You can talk to me without joining there, but if you join, you have access to specific channels because this invite link is for contributors. It's a role that I created in a community for people like yourselves that, want to be more of a super user, want to understand more, wants to have more control, more knowledge. So that specific invite link is for that.
For the community.
Yes, for the community platform. So certain channels that are not open to the public will be open to you if you follow that link. And then I wanted to share this video. See if I have the time. Well, quickly.
Can I save this chat with all the links in it?
I will put the links and the recording of this in the platform that I shared the link for. So if you join, you'll be able to see office hours for today, and then I'll just copy and paste everything there. So you can always go back and see. I should have that today. Where's the Microsoft Planner? Okay. I'm just going to go on Slack here. So I'm not able to upload it. I'm going to upload it on the Circle platform, in this community platform, okay?
Okay, so we can get it from there.
Yeah, the video is here on my Slack on my computer. I have it right there. Just going to get it. Download.
I don't need to have Slack, do I? No.
No. No need for any app. You don't need anything. This community, it's a web page, so web-based community platform.
Okay.
On purpose, basically, to make it easy for anyone to just jump on and get access to basically educational content.
So I get all this information via email.
When you join the community platform, if you want to have specific notifications via email, via app, on new posts, new things, you can. If not, I'm more than happy to send you an email with this as well.
And we do need a separate login, like set up a username and password for that from our other
You
Fireflies
do.
login.
You do. Right now you do because it's a new platform. So we're trying it out. We're filling up with great content. Once we have a lot of our customers there, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a single sign-on. So when you sign in there, it's connected to your Fireflies account. So it's just because it's the beginning. So you're kind of like beta testing in a way. Like you have access to, there's I think under 100 members there, 91 members. So it's pretty early days, and that's why I'm pushing, so that you guys are going to benefit a lot from being there in the early days.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I've got for today. I've got the video. I've downloaded. Obviously, can't post it here, I suppose. Yeah. No. But I'm gonna upload it and share with you. What I could do is, while we're in the call, I can quickly do an upload and then send you the link for the Microsoft Planner part, Amy and Jessica. And actually, I was actually think, there you go. Found it. Don't need to upload. I can just touch video, documents, stay with me. There you go. It's uploaded. Yeah, that's the one. So now I can send you a link.
Fabulous.
As an
Thanks for
introduction,
your
and it goes.
extra time there.
Oh, no worries, Jamie. But yes, have a look through that. Use the platform to get in touch. I'm there via DM, via just in the chit chat in the public. Just ping my name and I'll be able to answer. And let's pick up, because I want to. Number one here for Talent Show, I want to understand the team setup, see what's working wrong. I'm gonna prioritize getting the Microsoft Teams guide updated. That should answer all of our questions as well. And then for the Microsoft Planner, Jamie and Jessica, please have a look through the video that is on that post. And then you can write on the post directly. You can say, I'm finding difficulty in this, can't get past this, or this question is an answer. Okay?
Really, just for my understanding,
Yes.
I'm going to try this tomorrow evening, because Thursday morning I have to do my interviews. So I'm going to try this capture link, see if that works.
Yes.
Would it be possible to have a chat tomorrow?
Yes.
This evening in Belgium.
Yes.
Approximately at this time, to just have a brief
Yes,
chat with
yes,
you.
yes.
Works?
Works for me. Just ping me on the platform or use the community@fireflies.ai email, and I'm more than
Excuse my
happy.
ignorance, but how do I ping you on the platform?
You just tag @Rudy. You're gonna see my face everywhere. Everything is posted there as me.
Okay. So I go,
There's only one
on
Rudy there.
this platform that you sent me, I'm just going to tag you.
Yes, just tag me or send me a DM. Just click on my name and then send a message. It's up to you. It could be in public, or I could send you one once you register as well.
You don't have a straightforward email address? That would be
community@fireflies.ai.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Community@fireflies.ai.
Okay.
Super easy.
Okay.
Got it?
Great. Yeah, got it.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, everyone. Pamela, please do get in touch with the team as well. Have a look through the pricing page. Let us know if you have any questions. I'm more than happy as well to help.
I will. Thank you.
Regardless of your tier subscription level. It's the same for us.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thanks
Okay,
for your patience. I'll
wonderful.
speak to you
Thank
soon.
you very much.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Jaded.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Cheers.